hate it.
I know you didn't forget you owe us cash.
Shit, I'll play a little bit more.
For making sure nobody kicks
I gotta
your
get to bed
ass.
soon.
Yeah, your ass.
I guess I don't. It's Friday night.
Seriously,
I can stay up and party.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
I gotta have some tea though to knock myself out. Make sure I do get some sleep when I finally do go. Oh right. Gotta get the I'm like drink tea, blah blah blah. Gotta get hurry to the bathroom.
Okay, Max. Retrace every step.
Don't tear your photo again.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo.
No.
Then the butterfly flew in.
You didn't have to shred your photo.
And I took a photo.
leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Rewind.
Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Why can't I rewind
I'm so
better?
Sick of people trying to control me.
Hey,
Max,
you.
you're going to get hurt. Trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever. Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even to control me.
There we go.
Don't ever.
I don't even have to let her get hit shot a second time.
Of people trying to no way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak.
Nice.
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Rachel Amber is a bitch. Okay. Let's go. I wasn't saying Rachel Amber is a bitch, that's just what was written on the bathroom door.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here.
Lunatic.
Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Alright, I'm gonna try not to get Madsen fired this time. I think. Because he is gonna help me out. He's a partner in crime.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I feel like we have to report Nathan because he's got a freaking gun. Almost shot Chloe. Could shoot somebody else. Yeah. And yeah, it'll help Kate out later.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
No. Let's leave it. I was tempted to change it though. I'm worried because I like my ending the way it was. I don't want a different ending this time, and so I'm hoping that it won't change things too much. But I think that it may make things slightly better for Kate and some others.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Busted. Okay. Let's read on a little further. So we just talked about Victoria. So that wasn't fun. Along with my general social unease, I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. Oh. September 4th. I have an ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a friend in my class. In my science class, his name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as a kind of know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Alright, well, we're moving along. Let's look at a few of the profiles. Yeah, we just heard about Max Jefferson. Max. Okay, so we'll read about Max. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be a part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love the most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in the great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors, on a scholarship even. I originally left Chloe behind Chloe, my quote-unquote best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years, and it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. I heart Seattle. Say cheese. Okay. Yeah, let's read Mr. Jefferson another time. Yeah, too much reading. let's go do something. Let's go do some talky things.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1980?
There's like a drone flying right over our head. That's so funny. No, I think that the petition might endanger David Madsen's job.
Miss Grant, I totally
It could
respect
even
your passion and
prevent David
knowledge,
Madsen
but
from finding
some
us and
security cameras make me
get
feel
us
a little
killed.
safer.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna let the security cameras happen. Sorry, running late, insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool, you'll see. My camera will be ready, see you shortly. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse not to study. Please, make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Wahaha. Hey man, Max, let's bust it up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Hi Max, can you get my flash drive? I need some info and space. Hello? Sorry, running late, insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool, you'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so. Dad, have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Kate. Something's going on. Kate. Max, you around? Always. You okay? Do you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. TTYL. That was September 25th. That was a while ago. Mom, happy birthday, Maxie. We can't believe it's been 18 years since you were brought to us. XO.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Right, the dorm's over there, so we'll just sort of wander in this direction first. Squirrel. How are we doing for photographs? Right, I can get, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. I know where the squirrel is, so I'm all set.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why.
I feel like you should take a photograph of the drone or with the drone. I don't know.
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
She's such an old lady. Nice work, Max. Good photo. Yes. We're doing this.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Damn.
We're done talking. You're too sketchy.
Damn, Justin, so mean. We'll fix him.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
I came to nose slide.
I came to nose
biatch.
slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Tray flip.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
We hate Trevor. Die in hell, Trevor. Now we'll rewind time so that Trevor won't be mad at us. Bam! Have our cake and eat it too. And this proves that when you go back in time, you keep the photos that you took. But for some reason later in the game you don't. Which is quite disappointing.
I've never seen so many missing persons posters for the same person. I could go for a burger now.
On a quest for magic and adventure, roll the 20-sided dice. If you want to join the Blackwell Science Gamers group. Right, they have that later in the, or earlier in the what do you call it? Life is Strange Before the Storm. Yeah.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny, Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Everybody hates me. Let's fix this.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Hi-Fly EVO B400.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Aww. Brooke loves me. Whoa. Whoa. We're flying. Okay. Hayden, what's up?
There's Hayden and his Vortex Club harem. He sure is living the dream. Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Vortex Club. Let's talk about Nathan Prescott and how he's
Do you
crazy.
really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
He seems unstable.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden. What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
By Skull and Bones.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
Mm-hmm. Hang with the Vortex Club?
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Yeah, like the one they played on,
paranoia girl.
on
We're
Kate.
not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace?
Something bad.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
She was
Rachel was
definitely
actually a
jealous type.
member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
I'm more confused than before. It's such a mystery. Let's talk later, Hayden.
That it is, Max. Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Okay.
There's Hayden and his Vortex Club.
Seriously, I have to study for a test now, so I can't talk now.
Too bad that the voice doesn't get smaller as you walk away. I think that would be a nice effect. Was that the drone? Squirrel, I love you, squirrel.
Ew, gross. At least switch to E6.
They use the same voiceover later for a whole different thing, and it's kind of funny. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't use the same voiceover twice in the same game.
They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power. Otter power? I'm so not there.
Can you swim to success? Otter power.
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic.
Are they actual otters? I'm confused.
Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber.
Yep.
I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies.
Bully much? No bully thinks they're a bully. Too much information. Be here now. Multitasking keeps you busy, but not alive. And Bible study. With Kate. With our sweet Kate.
Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
Right. Too right.
Now I have to go back to the dorm. This day never ends.
Yeah, it's the worst. Ooh, tree. Oh, she can sit here, right?
So bizarro to be back here after 5 years. I thought I could just fit right back in at school. But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider. And who can I confide in besides my journal and my camera? Man, these are supposed to be the best years of my life. This is what it's like to be alone and feel lonely at once.
Well, there we go. Let's read a little more. Oops. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His name is oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday, during his class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here, like Victoria, who think their beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more! Anyway, September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures. When I've been slacking off. After I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I want to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple of weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Objective. I need to go to my room to get Warren's flash drive. I knew that already. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Trevor was beating up on Daniel earlier, right? Maybe I should talk to Daniel after making Trevor hit his balls.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the.
I came.
Oh, sick.
Nah.
Oh, check.
Tray flip.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get
Tree flip. Let's rewind him a little bit. Oh no, now I'm back there.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max.
No, I can't point it out to Daniel.
Could I ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook though.
I'd rather not, Daniel. Not that I don't want you to.
Never mind. I guess you would be too ashamed. Now, I have to get back to my drawing.
I only said no because I want to rewind the tree flip. There we go. Now the skateboarders are fine again.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh.
I'd be honored.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
That's a bit creepy.
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. She had a good heart.
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
Okay. Why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way. You're a good substitute, Muse. Oh, that's a good posture. Good. Good.
Yeah, okay. Please don't talk.
Best portrait ever.
Oh, that's nice. Last time I didn't actually see it because I was like looking away from the screen. Which tends to happen with me sometimes. Get distracted. Okay, alright, I think we're making some good progress here. Let's read a little more journal. I should be doing that, like going out and taking photos and stuff. In real life, I mean. October was my favorite month. Okay, we read that one already. October 7th, weirdest day. I felt so shitty. I just wanted to get to the bathroom to be alone or wash my face after the nightmare or daymare. Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this old beautiful, the odd blue butterfly flutter in, and right when I took a photo of it in the corner, Nathan Prescott came in freaking out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner and this punk girl came in and they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. This is where it gets strange. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet. But suddenly I could feel the world twisting around me and then pressure in my head. Everything seemed to rewind, and I found myself right back in class at my desk. I literally thought I had been dosed with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major groundhog deja vu. Somehow, I was able to actually rewind time. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save the girl from Nathan this time. I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner, and I couldn't believe it when Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Then the girl came into the bathroom, and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory. Until I got grilled by the security chief, David Madsen, who thinks he's Chuck Norris, Blackwell Ranger. Nathan Prescott almost kills the girl in the bathroom, but no, I'm the problem. I was so glad when Principal Wells stepped in to shoo David away. Then I made the possibly fatal decision to inform Principal Wells that I saw Nathan waving a gun in the classroom. I didn't think I should mention the girl or my new rewind abilities for obvious reasons. There's Nathan Prescott. Not all those who wander are lost. Look at these pictures. I like them a lot. Okay. He didn't want to believe me and almost made me feel like shit for telling him that Blackwell's most big fucking deal student could carry a firearm to class. I couldn't tell him that he actually killed a girl in the previous timeline. So, my school day started with an apocalyptic dream that ended with saving a life and discovering I have some kind of power to rewind time. I don't know how to top that. Yeah, that's it. We've read everything. Except these. So we'll read some more of these later.
I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense.
Evan, what's up?
Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max.
Oh, what's that?
You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous falling soldier?
So I could tell that it's one of the Roberts. If I remember correctly, it's Robert Capa. Last time I got it right on the first try.
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work,
I can tell she got it right
despite the
because she said it with
controversy
confidence.
about that photo.
My. This quiet child knows things.
That's why I'm here.
You're a kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio?
Hell yeah.
It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
Okay, let's do this. Speak to... Okay, let's read it first.
These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
Rachel helped out everybody with their photos.
Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
You were close.
Like brother and sister in arms. She understood me, never judged me. I hated her Vortex Club clique, but she never acted like she cared. Her friends were her friends.
What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good. Sorry. I have to get back to my portfolio.
It's a lot. I'm enjoying the game a lot more now that I'm not rewinding to hear every single conversation option. Because I noticed after a while that rewinding to get all the conversation options was just not rewarding at all. It was like really boring. So way happier not to do that.
Clever.
It's Luke. I don't even remember Luke. I don't think he's gonna say much. Okay. Jefferson. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher, and one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof, and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the consonant test. Alright. Then Principal Wells. I can't figure out where Principal Wells is coming from. For some reason, he seems to be suspicious of me at all times. Who knew I was that much trouble? He wanted to know why I was zoning in the halls. I stuttered like a fool. He has so much power over my scholarship. I get uber nervous around him. I've seen him laughing with other teachers and students, so I know he must have a problem with me. He also seems a little stressed out. I would be too if I had to oversee Blackwell and all his drama. I thought I smelled alcohol on his breath, but that could have been his cologne, right? I remember my first meeting in his office, and he was so nice, it made me feel like I was becoming part of a special world. He said he hoped I would become a great photographer, and someday return the favor to Blackwell. I thought that was a bit of wishful thinking, but it made me feel good. I just needed to lay low around him until I can somehow gain his trust. Yeah, I've been there with college professors and stuff.
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go bullies. Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
You know him?
I busted him today with a gun.
What? Seriously?
I saw him wave a gun around today, and I went to the principal. We'll see what happens next.
You are my new hero. Finally, karma comes to Blackwell.
Nice.
I'm glad you told me that, Max. Let's talk later. Cool?
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go bullies.
Alright. I just thought it was funny that you repeated that. I don't think bullying is funny. Alright.
I need to go there and grab Warren's flash drive.
Right. Go to dormitories. Alright, we're here.
Come on, Logan, bring it, bro.
Queer, get used to it. And I think this is a good stopping point. Maybe we'll read one more thing before we go. One more profile. Try and get through these. Oh, there's more here. Everything feels so surreal right now. I can't talk to anybody about this. Well, the only person I haven't seen in 5 years. I could confide in Warren. He's smart and knows science, so maybe he could even think of an explanation, though I have no idea what that could be. Unless I can figure this out, I better stay on the down low with this stuff and focus on my classes. Warren sent me a text asking for his flash drive back, even though I haven't had a chance to check out all the cool shows and films on there. I watched a few episodes of Doctor Who and X-Files, and binged on Full Metal Alchemist, then Faster Pussycat Kill Kill. All kinds of Amazon women in black and white badassery. Tetsuo, a total cyberpunk trip with amazing visuals, and Scott Pilgrim for about the millionth time. Love Scott Pilgrim, personally. On a side note, I saw not that there's anything wrong with, well actually, yeah, that was the only one I know that I like. I imagine Tetsuo sounds cool though. I was thinking about Blade Runner, the director's cut, which they referenced a few times in this, and the prequel as well, which is a great movie. On a side note, I saw a missing persons poster on campus for Rachel Amber, a pretty Blackwell student who vanished. It's so sad to see her smiling face and think about the awful things that could happen. If there was a way for me to rewind back 6 months, I totally would.
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
Ah, Supermax. Wonder what will happen in the next game. If they might have another one after this. I mean, after the prequel. Alright, well, either way, we're stopping here. So, this has been another Life is Strange.
If I told Warren what's going on,
Life is Strange.
would he laugh?
Save video clip. Bye all.